Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen Wargamers and welcome back to my kitchen. So, like I said on my last painting tutorial, I've now finished all the Americans and all the Russians are done as well. So, just going to do a bit of an army showcase, starting off on this half of this video with all the Americans. So, we'll just pan out as far as I can go back. And as you can see, yeah, they've got a fair bit. Basically, they've got sort of two armies in one. They've got their infantry and then they've got a paratrooper one. So let's go through it. Okay, basically there's enough to make two platoons of infantry using one of the army setups in the book. That gives you two bazooka teams. So we've got two bazooka teams there, two bazooka teams there, and the commanders. There's one commander there with a buddy and one there. Also part of the American Command HQ, got a medic, sniper team, and then for troops, the troops are all set up the same, and basically it's 100 points per unit, which keeps it nice and simple as well. They're all 8 men, they've got 2 BARs each, and the sergeant in charge of them, they've got Thompson machine guns, but we use them as rifles. That's just to show who's the commander. So that's 2 teams. There's another 2. And the 5th team there. Also, they've got an anti-tank weapon there. I can't find the crew anywhere, so hopefully we've not been binned. I'll have to do some good digging when the light gets better and everything like that. Vehicle-wise, 4 half tracks, all kitted out with the weapons, except for one I broke off as I was setting up. A new scout car. I made a mistake putting this one together actually. I wanted a turret on, but by the time I put the cupola on for the HMG, oh, it was too late. So yeah, it's going to be like a command or a scout car just to spot out, see what's what. So as you know, with the recon, they can run away from danger. Probably just give the troops some support with the heavy weapon. Okay, 4 Shermans at the back, all kitted out the same. As you can see, the antennas at the back, I've gone on about it before, they don't last long with us. A few broke off there, and yeah, virtually all of them have been broken. The M10 tank destroyer, and the new Hellcat, which was built just before Christmas. I've not dirtied them up or anything yet. That one and the scout car, just humming and ahhing actually. Probably will do to make it look like the rest, but they're all ready to go anyway. So the second part is the paras. There's the commander. And these are in squads of 8, well 2 squads of 8, which is that one and that one. And as you've seen in the battle reports, Tom usually takes the infantry with this unit of 10 paratroopers for backup with the LMG in it. And also a heavy mortar team with a spotter and a bazooka team. So they'll probably use when we do when we finally get together and do Battle of the Bulge. Obviously, you know, it's they're famous for the 101st Airborne holding on and everything. So that's the American Army. Okay, what I'll do is go away now, set up the Russians and see where we're up to with them. Okay, cheers guys, see you in a sec. Hi guys, welcome back. So here's the Russians. Just pan out a bit. There we go. So basically, again, there's enough to split into 2 platoons if needed. There's one command unit with 2 guys with him, and another command unit. And there's a commissar just there as well. Heavy mortar team with a spotter at the back. And moving out, this is a 5-man tank rider team. Sniper team 1. And another sniper team there, number 2. Okay, so we've got 10 SMGs here. These can also split down into 2 groups for tank riders. These are all guards, by the way, if they haven't got any other roles. So it's 10 men per unit with a sergeant and 2 LMGs. And another unit there. And another unit there. And another unit there. And here is the second SMG team that, like I said, it can either use all 10 men or split down to for tank riders. And of course the freebie 12-man unit, inexperienced guys. Okay, moving on to the tanks. I think that's ISU. It's gone straight out of my mind again. Heavy tank and 3 T-34s and another T-34 with a bigger gun, and again straight out of my mind which variant it is, and 2 heavy KV-1s. One's made up, they can both be made up this way, but I've just done it as one at the moment, and the big heavy turret to make a KV-2, you just swap them over. Best thing about this tank, when you get the box set, both turrets are in the set, so you know you can play one game with a KV-1 with the smaller turret, and then your next game with the KV-2 turret, or if you've got 2, swap them about so you got 1 of each or 2 of each. So yeah, that's quite good for that. So that's all the Russians done. I think we're humming and hawing about a few more tanks actually for doing tank wars, because we want to do the Battle of Kursk, which you know is one of the biggest tank battles in history. Quite a story with that, the way the Russians basically knew everything the Germans were doing, so they prepared well in advance, except for one German officer decided I'm going now instead of his regular time, caught the Russians off by guard. So they sent tanks in fast and furious, and basically they just banged into each other, and it was tank on tank, big killing field. So yeah, I'll talk about that story a bit more when we get to it. Okay, so that's, you've seen the German army, I've just shown you the Americans and now the Russians. So we're all set. So this leaves me hands free to work on the North Africa stuff, the DAC, Dutch East Africa Corps, and the British 8th Army as well. So quite excited to start on them, because usually I'll do one thing, move on to the next and not finish anything off, but this time, yeah, we've done it the right way around. As you notice, all the bases aren't done. I think, a word of warning guys, if you can leave it like that, you know what I mean, it's on the tabletop, you don't have to base them, but if you do, I would strongly suggest you basing them at the time you make them. Say like work on a group of 10 men, do all the bases, and then work on your next 10, and so on and so on. But once we get together again, we'll hammer them out. Okay, so I hope you like that, guys. So yeah, see you in the next one, and remember in the meantime to make it, paint it and play it. See you again soon, guys. Thanks a lot.